seus viciados games, aqui quem vos fala é o X, começando mais um vídeo aqui de Game of Thrones. E vamos lá, né? Galera, vou tentar uma cortada rapidinho. Pronto, galera, voltei. Agora vamos continuar o episódio 2. Estamos na muralinha bonitona. Garrett e Tudler, Castelo Negro.
The wall. Always wanted to see it, but not like this.
Nossa, que bosta.
Castle Black. So this is the seat of the Night's Watch.
Recruits at the gate!
Abrimos as portas para tu. Vamos embora! Vamos, cavaleiro! Eu é uma cavaleiro.
New arrival, is it?
Meu cavalinho um pouco.
Another one for Frostfinger.
On a horse, no less. Not bad.
Looks like it was built by giants, doesn't it? You're new, here to take the black. Because you got that look about you.
I need to speak to the Lord Commander.
We, don't have one right now. It's Frostfinger you want. He'll get you sorted out.
Which one's Frostfinger?
That grizzled old prune over there. Says us new recruits are all dead men. But don't let him scare you. That's just his way. You seem nice. That's not so good round here.
Não entendi. Tá. Frostfinger. O cara tá sem dois dedos.
You're Frostfinger?
You recruits. You come, you train, you fight, you die. Who are you, boy?
I'm Garrett Tuttle, nephew to Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of Ironrath.
Garrett Tuttle of Ironrath. And how does a Castellan's nephew get himself sent to the wall? You a thief? A raper? You abandon your post? Or do you just fancy dying someplace cold?
Actually, I'd like to volunteer.
You just want to serve the realm, is that it?
Yes, sir.
You arrive on horseback, wearing a soldier's livery. You're a bad liar, Garrett Tuttle.
Sir?
From Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of House Forrester.
My uncle wrote to the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger. As if it's a knighthood. So you see, Tuttle, I know all about you. You lied to me the first chance you got. You'll fit in well here.
If you say so.
I do. Now then, we'll start your training in the morning. For today, you need a cot and a cloak.
Tá bom.
Understood.
On, Tuttle. Sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it comes, try to make it quick.
Beleza. Beleza, velho. Sucesso.
And last we'd heard Asher was in
Galera,
Slavers Bay.
essa
So
foi
Malcolm
muito
caught a ship
rápido.
headed
Como
for.
assim?
I heard they took him off a corpse cart,
Eu acho que eu vou ter que terminar o vídeo
and
por
he's missing
aqui.
his
Já.
arms and legs.
Acho que não. Pera,
At least he can still eat his shit.
vamos ver essa última
White Hill
cutscene.
soldiers are drunk
Aí eu
again.
vou ver quanto de tempo de
And
vídeo
we
deu
have too few men to handle
tipo,
them.
der pra fazer mais uma
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
Well, I say he's dead.
Ah, deixa eu ver.
And bring us some salted
Galerinha, dá pra fazer
pork
outra
while you're at
parte.
it.
Fill
Só
yourself
deu
up,
5
you lazy
minutinhos.
fuck. Wine's almost done, actually.
Então,
We'll need another
vamos fazer
barrel.
outra parte.
Tell Sir Duncan to make it.
Is that him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
He's hideous.
Had a run-in with Walder Frey, did you?
And he's leaning on a girl. Should have buried him with the corpses. Forrest is
Real
cursed.
shame about your leg,
Oh,
my
who
lord.
gives a toss?
Don't let go of your sister now. What?
Nossa, maldade.
We have business in the Great Hall.
Go round. Move aside, soldier.
I'm quite comfortable, thank you. And I don't think you're gonna make me. I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
Move! Now!
Go on then, my lord.
Nossa!
Let's go.
Nossa, maldade.
It's ridiculous. You're treating them like
Wine
guests.
keeps their wits dull.
It makes us look weak.
Both of you, please.
So you'd rather they riot?
Duncan, you're a damn fool sometimes.
It doesn't matter what you think. I was chosen as sentinel.
My lords.
Roderick. My boy. Come, join us.
Oh, mais large.
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
It's good. It's good to see you awake, Lord Roderick.
We didn't expect you so soon. The Maester said it would be weeks before you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable.
I told you he'd be up and about.
Maester Otengrin doesn't know everything.
Who among us does?
Oh, indeed.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim, my lord.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's been getting the White Hill soldiers
It
drunk.
keeps them off their guard.
They think you're a bloody fool.
My lords, please! Oh, I'm a fool.
At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay stole...
Duncan.
I've told you! I was keeping an eye on the Bolton soldiers! You should have been protecting your lord! Now Ethan's dead, and Ryan a hostage. And what have you done to get him back? Nothing! Because we have no army! I will have order!
Of course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one. Not anymore.
Summon our allies, then.
I'm afraid we have none left, my lord. We've heard little from the Glovers since the Ironborn took Deepwood Motte. Houses Helliver, Grayson and Brownbarrow were all slaughtered at the Twins, and the rest of our allies are terrified of the Boltons.
You forget the Glenmores. You'd be wed to Elena Glenmore already if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage?
Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena?
She's coming now? He's barely recovered.
My betrothed is coming to Ironrath.
Yes, my son. A raven arrived this morning. Lady Elena is eager to see you. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oath-bound to Roderick. And we could burn High Point to the fucking ground!
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. Talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
Talia does have a point. I'm not the man I used to be.
You can still make her happy, Roderick. And she can do the same for you.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave. I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Just handily.
We could keep them fed, or take away their wine. Well, that'd be something at least.
Good. Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
Maester, it's time to light the Ironwood torches.
Yes, my lady.
Welcome back, my lord.
It's good to be back.
Gregor last lit these torches when his mother passed. Ironwood doesn't burn easily, he told me. But foresters have a way. And now we light them for him. And Ethan. How is your song coming?
Ethan always helped me with music. It's not the same without him.
You have to be strong, Talia.
Everyone knows how much Ethan meant to you. I'm sure it will honor him well. About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand between her and Lady Marjorie, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
Galera, então vamos terminando esse vídeo aqui com essa última cena. Nossa, esse vídeo foi muito rápido. Ok, mais 5 e 10 minutinhos. Então, galera, fiquei com essa última cena. A gente falou. Não deixe de se inscrever no canal e deixar o seu like e compartilhar com seus amigos. Olha, galera, estamos com 59 inscritos, mais um inscrito, galera. Compartilhem aí, a gente consegue fazer essa meta aí. Falou!
You and the children
Falou,
are
galera.
ever
Tchau. Fiquei com a última cena.
A lovely sentiment, Mira.
I had to borrow that from Father. Mine was stolen, can you imagine? I wonder who it was. Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
I have a letter for Lady Mira Forrester.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
What is it, Mira?
It's from my mother. She asks that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away? Ah, it's my help she's after, isn't it? She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Forgive my mother. She doesn't see the harm in what she does.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. That isn't the way I do things. You pushed me before and you saw the results. I'm sure your brother can secure the marriage on his own. I'd better get going. Mira, we'll talk more later.
If Lady Marjorie wrote a letter,